Hey, it's Wendy. Thank you so much for joining me today. What I want to talk today about is those physical sensations that we feel in our bodies when in response to fear um, versus joy. So, what is it for you? What type of physical sensations do you feel in your body when you are in a fearful, place? Do you feel it in your throat, chest, stomach? Is it a combination of all of them? What is it for you? And then on the flip side of it, what type of physical sensations do you feel when you are just elated and so joyful and happy? And where do you feel that in your body? And is there any similarities for you? So, why this has come up for me is this month I set an intention for myself. I even wrote it. I wrote it in my planner. The goal for the month was feelings connection, and that's how I wrote it. Was like about connecting to my feelings. And this has been a process for me. I've, lived over half a decade, and not half a decade. I've lived over half a century. Oh man, that's funny. Okay, bringing some humor into it. This is good. I can call myself out on that. Um, and what I realized, I had a conversation with my mom. This video was supposed to happen yesterday, and it did, and it never uploaded properly. I did a live on Instagram. Anyway, so it is a new day and a new video. And so I think it was good because I was talking to my mom yesterday in a conversation about just feelings and expressing them and vulnerability. And what I came to realize is that my grandmother, my Grammy, who is a very influential person in my life, her father was very strict and very, stoic. And I remember her telling me stories of when she was a kid growing up that he would tell her, like, okay, no tears. Like, you have any tears, you do not get to go to town. And they lived a ways out of town. So going to town was like a really big deal. And so she said from an early age, she just learned to like suck it up no matter what was going on and just like zip it. And then she was like really concerned to even like express any types of feelings like in written manner, because she always had like this fear that somebody would read it and misinterpret it. And so it was this really super helpful conversation that I had with my mom yesterday to get a better understanding with how I learned how to process feelings, growing up, and why I'm being really intentional now about naming them and being with them. So here you go. You have you get an overview right now. And I don't know if any of you can even relate to this story that I'm sharing. And so the other day I was out actually on a walk in a place that I've been, multiple times, and it's gorgeous. I mean, in this particular day, there's just these light wispy clouds, blue sky, and I could see miles down the coast, both directions. It was just lovely. And the breeze, there was just a slight breeze, and the air was crisp, and just a really great day. So I checked in. With the physical sensations happening in my body. And I noticed my throat was tight, my chest was tight, my stomach was tight. And I'm like, I'm like, wow. First thing that popped in my head, fear. Oh, I'm fearful. I'm looking around, and and I actually stopped. I'm like, I am not fearful. This is an exquisite, beautiful, scenic day. This is incredible. And fear, really? And so I checked in with myself again and I was like, no, I am in joy. This is joy. And what my notices around it were my habit, it's an ingrained habit, is a go-to fear, anxiousness. And feeling joy for me, even in that moment, I was completely safe. I even sent messages of safety to my whole system saying, hey, you are okay, you are safe. And what I noticed is that joy, I'm uncomfortable. It feels uncomfortable in my body because those sensations felt similar to the fear. And so at that moment, I was like, I get to flip the script on this and let my body know that this is also a feeling of joy and that I am safe. It is okay for me to feel this, and it's actually good for me to feel this. And leaning into that discomfort, not forcing it, it's from a place of just being aware of, like, watching the waves crash at the beach or a bird, fly by. And so it was just this great moment in time for me to really experience joy in a safe way and also send messages of safety to my whole, entire body. And so I just, just like even for you, does any of this resonate for you of where you've actually been, with some of your feelings? Maybe it's even been with fear and joy. And so just having that habit of always like going to fear or feeling anxious when it's not that at all. And so if you'd like to join me on this journey of naming your feelings this month, I just invite you to click on my bio above and get a copy of the Feeling Wheel Guide to help you along in this journey. And I'd love to have you join me on this noticing journey. So just click on the link above, and it would be so much fun to be on this Naming Our Feelings journey. Thanks so much for listening, and have a great day. Bye-bye.